You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Monday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
How was your Father's Day, man?
It was great. Yeah, it was great. Family took me out. We went and saw the new Toy Story movie. Bawled my eyes out. If you're a parent out there, just be prepared for some emotions.
Nice.
And then Mallory made me the pork chops that she makes so well. And then we had a Dairy Queen ice cream cake.
Sick. Yeah,
which is the perfect end to any day.
I went to go visit my dad. Took him to like the 40 Creek Distillery this weekend.
Oh, very nice.
We had a good little barbecue and everything. And then I got to watch my kids do something very beautiful.
Hang on. Your kids, the dogs?
My Father's Day gift, and I think any Leafs fans' Father's Day gift, was watching our baby boys. The Toronto Marlies won the Calder Cup this weekend.
Yeah, hey, congratulations. Rounds of applause for that.
I mean, hey, after a year of hell and torment.
Sure.
Seeing the Marlies pull through, and I know there's been a lot of confusion on what's going on with the Leafs right now. Things are turning up Millhouse, it seems like.
What a couple of weeks you've had. You got a new GM, you got a new head coach, just a big sign-in trade on Friday. Now the Marlies win a championship.
I know a lot of people were confused why Joseph Wall got traded. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but this Russian goalie that's playing for the Leafs, the Marlies rather. Oh my God, is he hot?
Yeah, it seems like he might be the future. This seems like what it feels like is the most Toronto sports-based thing ever. You had a really bad year last year with the Toronto Maple Leafs. They did not play well. One of the first teams officially eliminated from the playoffs. It does seem like Leaf fans are due for that perfect cycle of a lot of things to get excited about so that you can be upset again next year.
I disagree. In my perspective, this is kind of like seeing your investments grow. You know, you look at that RRSP.
Yeah.
You're starting to see like it's paying off now, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, anytime that you see your investments start to climb, and you're like, wow, this is really good. And then I don't know what the sports metaphoric Strait of Hormuz closing will be for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but eventually those investments all crater.
Hey, you have kids. You know what it's like. It's when one of your kids is a total screw up, but you see your youngest show signs of promise, you know?
Neither of my kids are screw ups. I don't know what you're talking about.
We have hope, Leafs fans. We have
Brock
hope.
and Dalby Podcast.
Did you know that it is illegal to swear in the city of Toronto?
That seems like a law that won't stand.
There's a guy that was posting all these weird municipal codes that the city of Toronto has over the weekend, and only in city parks in Toronto is it illegal, but you can get a fine of around $200 if you're caught swearing.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, when they do those big watch parties out in the square for like the Raptors and the Leafs games, they consider that kind of a park, right?
That would be a city park.
Imagine if you were like
Game 7 of the World Series? Oh my God.
If you were the authorities and you had a quota that you had to hit for handing out tickets, you could clean up down there from people cussing.
Now, apparently it's one of those things that's just like been there forever.
On the books, it costs too much time and money to take it off, so they just don't enforce it.
You'd have to be probably going pretty hard to get a fine or whatever. But even, I mean, just like think about it on paper, even like, you know, you say like watching one of those games or something, but imagine playing slow pitch and hitting a pop fly and going,
yeah,
or getting stung by a wasp or something, getting a $200 ticket.
Dude, just walking and a goose comes walking out of nowhere and you give it the old, and then someone shows up handing you a ticket with a fine on it.
I think we should all be lucky, though, that it's just in city parks, because, I mean, if it's just even driving through Toronto...
Oh, absolutely not.
Everybody on the 401 is getting fined.
Putting a little machine in every car, like those little breathalyzer starters, but it's just listening for you cussing and printing off tickets like, what is that Sly Stallone movie, Demolition Man?
So this was going viral over the weekend, and it's the fines that you can get for swearing in parks, but there's a bunch of other things that are illegal to do in parks, including you're not allowed to shoot a dog with a stun gun.
I think we can go ahead and say you shouldn't do that anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know how that law came about.
Crazy.
Of course, you're not allowed to release helium balloons is a big one.
It's probably bad for the environment. Okay.
And you're not allowed to launch or land a hot air balloon in any city park in Toronto.
I'm glad that they covered both parts, because it'd be real embarrassing if you could only do one or the other.
I feel like the first person that saw a hot balloon landing in the park probably got a fine for swearing, too.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, Dalby, I want to see if you can finish this headline here.
Okay.
A woman in Oklahoma was diagnosed with blank after an Arby's employee was caught spitting in her food.
Diarrhea.
Not diarrhea.
Is it related to the meats or is it related to the woman who did the spitting?
Well, it's more related to the spitting.
I mean, I would have to assume like some kind of like food poisoning or something.
No.
Like I'm just trying to think of like what you know what. It's the old kissing disease. Did she get mono from her Arby's?
She did not get mono.
That would be the worst.
Something even way worse. Listen to this news report here.
After a long night bartending, Jenica Church stopped at Arby's in Broken Bow.
It was taking a little bit of time. Thought they were probably mad at me because it was right about to close.
Jenica said she had some history with Amanda Hendricks, the manager, but nothing major. She went home, ate, and shared sandwiches with her father-in-law and grandmother-in-law. Jenica, her husband, the kids, and the grandparents all lived together after that night. Jenica's mouth began to flare up like it never had before. The doctor diagnosed her with herpes.
What?
Yes.
She got herpes from Arby's?
Dude, it's crazy. The news report continues. Listen to this.
You're probably wondering, how could she possibly connect herpes to Arby's? Broken Bow is a small town. Jenica says Amanda Hendricks was bragging about spitting in her sandwiches that night.
God.
And Jenica's daughter heard the story. According to the affidavit, Broken Bow police say they pulled cameras and saw Amanda spitting in the food.
Rookie move.
She's charged with felony poisoning with intent to injure. A warrant has been issued for her arrest.
They still have not caught this lady yet.
That's wild. To be on the run because you worked at a small town Arby's and you spit in a sandwich and gave someone herpes.
I mean, I'll say this. I don't approve of anything she's doing, but this is why, like, you cannot have beef with the people that are making your food.
Well, Arby's doesn't have real beef. Why should you?
Oh, my God. Now, the crazy thing is they haven't caught the lady, so they haven't been able to clarify. They only know that she spat in her food.
I guess that's true until she, like, gets tested.
There's even people trying to defend this lady and be like, she doesn't have herpes.
The herpes came from somewhere else. What if the woman, like, we know from the cameras that the Arby's lady spit in the...
spitting is real.
That happened. But what if the other lady is trying to use all this to cover up where she got the herpes from?
Doesn't that sound like an excuse like some dude would have when he came back from Vegas or something? Like,
no, babe, I wasn't cheating on you with an escort. I went to Arby's.
This lady and her family are actually planning on suing not only this franchise, but Arby's as a whole. And, like, I mean, if it does come out that this lady has herpes, I feel like they'll probably get something for the spitting, but, like, they could probably cash out pretty good.
They will probably, again, it's such a litigious society, especially down in the States. People sue for everything. But yeah, I think if you can medically and scientifically prove you got herpes from Arby's, that check's going to have some zeros on it.
Apparently, Arby's got the meats on their lips, too.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Sad news for Ottawa Senators fans, as you guys no longer have a captain. Brady Tkachuk announced before the weekend that he did not want to re-sign with the team. And, well, he's going to go play with his brother in Florida, as the Senators made a trade sending him to the Panthers. And the Panthers sent them like 4 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, which is a lot to spend on a Tkachuk. Like, I know that they're not bad hockey players, but 4 first-round picks feels like a lot, especially after the guy said, I'm not playing in Ottawa.
So all of you Ottawa fans that were like, "Where the Cup's coming our way, the Cup's
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. You got 2 first-round picks this year. You got another one in 2027 and another in 2029. The 2032 Ottawa Senators are going to be so sick. I promise you that.
On the plus side, in the meantime, that's got to be an uptick for the literacy rate in our nation's capital, right? That's a good part.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
World Cup continues. Canada will be having their final group game coming up on Wednesday. But we've seen so many cool stories of, like, the city of Boston falling in love with the country of Scotland, or massive celebrations from Egyptian fans as they won their first ever World Cup game. It's been a pretty successful World Cup for North America hosting so far. My favorite story, though, has started to emerge as fans are now They've come over for maybe the first couple games that they could afford. Now they're heading back home. And apparently a lot of international travelers are trying to smuggle ranch dressing onto their flights back home.
Do they not have ranch?
So I didn't realize that ranch is a primarily North American condiment.
Is it?
It's not that it doesn't exist overseas. It's just that I guess it's not that prominent, or people just don't use it.
I didn't realize ranch was such a big thing of our culture, which, as I say it, that's so not true because,
Honestly,
I mean, I love me some ranch, but there are people that are crazy about it.
There are people who make ranch their entire personality, not unlike when bacon everything was a personality trait in like the early 2000s. So people are getting caught, and organizations like the TSA
They're trying to smuggle ranch.
The TSA has had to release on multiple occasions warnings that you cannot bring a full-size bottle of ranch.
Oh, because of liquids
in your carry-on.
Yeah, because you can only bring a certain amount. Yeah,
and it's actually gotten to the point where Kraft, one of the big names in ranch, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud, has said that they're going to start shipping and selling TSA-approved ranch containers for people who can't be without ranch long enough to get on and off their flight.
I wonder how many people are just going to go around to like fast food restaurants and start stealing little packets of ranch.
Honestly, just to be able to take it on the plane with them, smuggle it in their pockets.
Well, I mean, even the smarter move is just check it in your bag.
That's the thing. That's like the TSA literally put out a tweet that said that you cannot bring checks notes, 4 bottles of ranch and a taser in your carry-on. The taser, I assume, to defend the 4 bottles of ranch.
That just sounds like the American experience right there. That's freedom.
Like, that's what they're saying. They're like, if you love ranch so much that you want to take it home, that's great. Check with your local laws to see like what you're allowed to bring back into the country, but put it in your checked baggage.
Dude, imagine showing back up home wherever you live and they pull you aside and they're like, what's in the bag? I'd love to see the Border Patrol episode of that.
It's 6 bottles of Hidden Valley.
I can't say anything. I got in trouble coming back from Florida like years ago because I was trying to put a bunch of Mountain Dews in my carry-on.
All the different American flavors.
Yeah. They only let me take one of them, but...
Do you think anybody's ever been busted doing this with, like, maple syrup?
Oh, probably. I didn't even think about that. I mean, here in Canada, it's like everybody wants our syrup for sure. That happens.
Everybody's talking about the ranch thing. And listen, ranch is just as Canada as it is America. But I do have to wonder, like, are we going to start seeing the same stories of people leaving Toronto, leaving Vancouver, back to their home countries with a big old jar of maple syrup?
I wonder if like anybody ever visits Montreal and they're trying to sneak back some Schwartz's in their bag or something, you know?
Just a paper folded stack of meats?
Yeah.
Just like, what do you mean I can't bring this back where I live?
Anybody ever go out to the East Coast and hit up King of Donair and they're trying to like sling back some of that garlic sauce and meat?
My carry-on bag is just Donair sauce, and I will not apologize.
Oh my God, the smell on the plane would be amazing.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The amount of people saying that they would smuggle poutine to another country. Guys, can we all agree that poutine has a lifespan of like 10, 15 minutes?
I do love the idea of like grabbing a poutine on the way to the airport, putting it in your like backpack and being like, I'm going to hold on to this for the next 10 hours till I get overseas.
I understand if you want to smuggle some cheese curds. The world should know about our curds.
Absolutely.
Spread the Wilton around, baby. Yes, absolutely.
Someone texted in ketchup chips as like, if I'm leaving Canada, I need to take this with me. And yeah, so surprising to still see that like ketchup chips is not a thing everywhere.
Ketchup chips, but even just like Hawkins cheesies in itself, just to share like the greatest cheesies around. Yeah.
God, or even like to get brand specific, like a good jar of Kraft peanut butter.
Yeah.
Take it with me wherever I go.
We do got Brother Jay on the phone. If you were to smuggle anything from our country to another country, what would it be?
What am I smuggling out of the country? I gotta say beer.
Beer is one that I hadn't really thought of. People in Canada do love their Canadian beers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Canadian beer is the best beer in the world.
I wouldn't be surprised if even like, you know, you say like a Germany or like any other country that's big on beer. That probably happens all the time. Mm-hmm. I mean, you go to Mexico, people are trying to smuggle back tequila and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And the same with if you go down to like Cuba or something, you're trying to come back with a box of cigars. You know, that's what my dad used to do. He'd buy a box of cigars down there. He'd bring them back home here and sell them for $50 a piece. and it'd pay for half their trip.
Brother, you want to talk about the reverse? I wonder how many Canadians are smuggling French's ketchup when they go to Cuba. I know so many people that do that when they vacation because the food in Cuba has like such a lack of flavor.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Imagine getting caught. You're going through the security check, and they're like, can we look inside your bag? We think you have some liquids. And it's just a bunch of little ketchup packets.
The dog at the airport starts sniffing your bag.
Not knowing what to think of it.
You decoy them with the ketchup, and that's how you smuggle in drugs.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the way to do it. We got all kinds of heroin inside of those little French's packets.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
A priest in Pittsburgh has recently pleaded guilty to stealing baseball cards from Walmart and also stealing artifacts from the church.
I feel like these two things are not on the same level. You know what I mean? Like, there are artifacts from the Holy Crusades in the church, but also took some O-Peaches.
The guy's name is Reverend Aiden Smith, and it was well known that he was a big baseball fan, and a lot of people noticed that he had started splurging a lot.
Yeah.
He got a new vehicle. He'd started when he's going out, having kind of fancy clothes and whatnot, and basically he got caught at a Walmart kind of just pocketing, some cards in his pocket there or whatever, and that wasn't such a big deal, but he had to resign from the church.
Oh, you have to resign.
You can't go back and plead the good word of the Lord after getting caught stealing, right?
You can't be standing in front of the flock telling them that they have to follow the commandments, and then someone from the backyard's like, hey, how's your trading card business going?
Who are you confessing your sins to? Yourself? So anyways, in March, he resigns from the church, but then all of a sudden, it's like, as they're getting ready to find a new reverend, they start looking around and they realize a lot of the artifacts in the building have gone missing.
He took some parting gifts.
Police went to his house to pay him a visit where they found over 91 artifacts from the church.
Jesus.
And apparently he'd been trying to sell them on eBay.
I mean, at this point, do you think maybe this is like a kleptomaniac situation? Like maybe he just has a compulsion to steal things.
Maybe it was a test of the Lord and he failed.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Good news. Coming soon, M&M's will be a health food.
Pardon?
So have you heard, the MAGA, Make America Great Again? Apparently, part of this administration in the U.S.'s policy is also MAHA, Make America Healthy Again.
Oh, that's the Kennedy thing, right?
Yeah. So one of the companies involved in this whole thing is Mars, the company behind M&M's, who are later this year going to be releasing all natural M&M's. Basically, they're taking all of the dyes and stuff they use to make the M&Ms different colors and replacing them with all natural alternatives.
So M&Ms are going to be healthy?
Well, I guess that's what they're considering. If you take the dye out, what could possibly be wrong with an M&M? But there is a downside. They have 100+ employees working on this, and they have not figured out how to make blue.
Oh.
Yeah, blue and brown, as a matter of fact.
So they're getting rid of blue and brown?
For these natural bags, which will be released on Amazon coming up later on this summer, they are not going to include blue or brown. They will only have 4 colors for the initial all-natural lineup.
I mean, I feel like if I'm eating M&Ms, I don't think I was worried about my health to begin with.
Isn't that kind of the thing? Like, I'm seeing this, and apparently this company is making massive investments to get the blue right down the road. They have to rebuild a bunch of machinery.
Also, I'm not really mad about blue getting eliminated. I'm more mad about, I thought brown was just natural chocolate. How are they having issues getting the brown color figured out?
Once you get through the candy shell, it's brown all day, but apparently they can't make the shell brown.
Does that not feel like the bigger problem? Doesn't that feel like the bigger lie here?
Just make it see-through, and the chocolate will take care of the problem for you.
You know what's crazy is there's going to be people buying bags of M&Ms now, and then they're going to sell them in a few years being like, yo, I got the OG brown and blue M&Ms.
Dude, so it is going to be a phasing period where they'll start selling the natural ones, but the I was going to say real ones, normal ones won't go away soon. But if they ever do, there's going to be people like, oh man, M&Ms just don't taste the same since they took the dyes away.
I wonder if it's just a thing in the States, if we're going to see this in Canada, where like people from Canada are going to be like sending M&Ms to people in the States.
So we got the hookup on the illegal M&Ms.
You know what? The one thing that we can take grace in this, though, is they're not getting rid of the sexy green M&M, though.
Ever since they took her out of them go-go boots, it hasn't been the same.
Still hot in my mind.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Canada Day is coming up next week. So we figured we're just going to do Canadian impressions for our lottery tickets this week.
A lot of options, but we're starting with probably one of the easiest to do and the most iconic.
All we're asking you to do is give us your most Canadian voice of all time. You know the guys that are like, oh yeah, no, for sure, bud.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, bud.
Just ripping darts and breaking hearts. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for your super Canadian guy accent here. And we've got a lot of people that sent their voice memos in to 762-555. So if you're not the super Canadian guy, you're probably a Canadian guy or gal, but we need you to text in and let us know who has the best wicked Canadian accent here this morning.
Who's your favorite? That person's going to get $100 in OLG tickets.
All right, we'll start with our first bud here. We got Chris.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure, bud. I'd meet you down around the bend there. Anytime, bud.
Well done.
Down around the bend there.
Well done, bud. All right, bud number 2 is Mike here.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure, bud.
What is
Why
that?
do I sound Scottish?
I'm glad he acknowledged it.
It's a mix between Scottish and also like dude who wears fedora online. Like, oh yeah, no, for sure, bud.
Okay, we've got Ashley here going for her bud.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, bud. Nice day if it don't rain, eh? Oh yeah, my name's Ashley.
That's really good.
That was good. We've got Lynn here.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, bud.
Bud.
Great stuff, Lynn. All right, we'll do a couple more. We got Derek.
Oh yeah, for sure, bud. Come on to my Chesterfield and have a couple wobbly pops.
You know what I like? He wasn't even doing an accent. That's how Derek talks.
That's
for
just
sure.
That's just his voice.
Derek's a
yeah.
beauty. We've got Al here. We'll wrap it up with.
Hey guys, this is Al. Hey, yeah, no, for sure, bud. Just send her, eh?
Well, Jess Sender's a good one.
Sender's a great touch here. All right. Round of applause to all our buds here this morning. Fantastic work. Now we got to pick a winner. It's the tough part.
I liked Ashley. Ashley's was good. What was the first one that you played?
And this was Chris.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure, bud. I'd meet you down around the bend there.
I don't know
Anytime,
why.
bud.
I just really do love that down around the bend there.
Down around the bend is good. I thought he was good, and I really liked Al's too.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, no, for sure, bud. Just send her, eh?
I think it's the sender that spoke to me, but
That's solid. We do have a lot of votes coming in for Chris over on the line, though.
Chris?
Or as one person put it, first bud.
First bud? All right, we'll give it to our first bud here. Ding. Round of applause to bud number 1.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure, bud. I'd meet you down around the bend there. Anytime, bud.
You got that $100 in Lotto Max tickets if you win the jackpot tomorrow night. A lot of Timmies and a lot of smokes you could buy with that money.
Oh, you could send her for that. That's for sure.
You don't say.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Earlier on the show, we were talking about things that people smuggle out of Canada when they're going on vacation and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, because of all the foreigners that are stealing ranch back to their home countries.
We got Trevor on the phone. What do you usually smuggle out of Canada?
Oh, Clamato, because you can't get Caesars anywhere else but Canada.
Yo.
That is so true, man. How many times do you go down to the States and you order a Caesar and they look at you like you're crazy?
I just don't even bother because I know I'm not going to get one.
You're just going to get that V8 stuff. That's it.
Yeah. Of all places where I did find a Caesar in Punta Cana.
That's just because there's so many Canadians coming down there like, we got to get on this.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, oh, yeah, we make Caesars. I'm like, no way, well, give me one.
Dude, if you want to make friends, if you're going to a resort, bring a thing of Clamato and the Canadians will come flocking real quick.
Oh yeah, you'll find anyone that's nice.
Bring a pack of Next Original and some Clamatos, and you're gonna have a dope crew.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.